welcome one, welcome all back to our 4-1-3 Championship Series. I am joined by my co-caster Hawkshaw. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Excited for this match. How are you, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to see some pretty exciting Overwatch here. So, so today we have got 4-1-3 Riot going up against Bad at Overwatch. So, of course, that one, hopefully we're going to get an interesting match today for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one to see, definitely. 4-1-3 Riot still looking for their first win. Hopefully they've been improving on their overall team play and synergy. Because I think Riot can definitely have potential if they just continue building upon those aspects for their team, because a lot of them already have that individual skill to be a good player, and just meshing that together as a team is just what you need, you know?
Yeah, I gotta say, very true. That being said, let's take a look really quick at our fixtures for this week. Of course, earlier this week we did see WV Mountaineers take down UAH Charger Blue in a 3-2 series. We also saw 4-1-3 Havoc and 4-1-3 Nightshade take relatively convincing 3-0 victories. And then, of course, today we are going to see our 4-1-3 Riot go up against Bad at Overwatch, and later today, New Haven Varsity going up against Potatoes. So, gotta say, some pretty interesting matches. Pretty interesting matches coming up, I should say. And
sure.
besides that, oh, you go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
But yeah, so that being said, let's take a look at our standings really quick. 4-1-3 Havoc still at the top of that list. The only team still left undefeated, with that, of course, plus 10 map differential as well. 4-1-3 Riot and Potatoes still looking for their first win. So 4-1-3 Riot, they're definitely looking to get that done right here and right now.
Yeah, this is their time to shine here, because the playoffs are coming up in a few weeks, and it's only the top 8 teams that are going to be making it. So if Riot can't prove themselves over these next few weeks, then they're not going to have a chance at those playoffs.
Yeah, very true. Of course, we do still have a few weeks, so these standings are definitely up for they could change in the next couple weeks. And so, that being said, let us take a look really quick at our Rogue Energy Power Rankings. So, take it away. Alright, the Rogue Energy Power Rankings, of course, in that S tier spot, we still have 4-1-3 Havoc and WVU Mountaineers. Those two teams that definitely looked like, not quite untouchable, but definitely the two most dominant teams that we've seen so far in this tournament. Hawkshaw, take me through the rest of this power ranking.
Yeah, those two teams sort of being like the raid bosses, I guess you could say, of the tournament. And Nightshade, in that A tier, having been showing a lot of good stuff recently. And then we have 4 teams in the B tier: Bad at Overwatch, Catalyst, Charger Blue, and New Haven Varsity. Around that mid tier area, and just a little bit lower than them in that C tier. They've been pretty up and down with their games. And in the lower tier, we have 4-1-3 Riot and Potatoes. And I think if Riot ends up pulling out a win today, that those power rankings could definitely move them up a little bit for sure.
Oh yeah, very true. Of course, 4-1-3 Riot, Potatoes both still looking for that first win. I gotta say, Nightshade up in that A tier. Definitely they pulled off a great win against 4-1-3 Catalyst. I believe that was last week, or no, that was earlier this week, I should actually say. That was really able to solidify them in that A tier. A fantastic win over there. So, that being said, caster predictions. Hawkshot, who do you think is going to win this match today?
Honestly, I gotta give it to Bad at Overwatch. They've been around for a while. They have that coordination and that synergy. I think it's gotta be them taking it.
Yeah, honestly, I can't help but agree with that one. Riot, of course, still looking for that first win. It would most certainly be an upset to see them win this match today. However, if we see it, I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Hmm.
Although I can't disagree with you. I got to go with Bad at Overwatch on this one.
Yeah.
And that being said, we are just about ready to head into our pre-match interviews for today. The first of which will be Libby from Bad at Overwatch. So hopefully we can get him in here. I do believe he is the coach for Bad at Overwatch. So there he is, of course. Uh, for before we head into these questions here, I have to ask you, how do you pronounce your name?
Libby or yeah, Libby or Libby. It's whatever.
Gotcha.
All right, awesome, awesome. I just wanted to clear that up before I head into any questions. So that being said, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good, yeah.
All right,
That's
very
good.
nice. So of course I'm here to ask you a couple questions before you head into this match. First of which, what's the game plan heading into this match today?
We've really been practicing our brawl, like we've been really hard focused on it. So we're probably just trying to get a good performance on brawl. Any other comps we want to pull out. Uh, that's mainly the game plan. I don't want to reveal too much because they
Yeah,
might
of
be
course.
listening.
Fair, fair.
Yeah, of course we can't have any stream snipers trying to steal confidential information.
hmm
Uh, so have you done any sort of special research about your opponents today? Any special sort of preparations for today?
Um, to be honest, not really, because I'm new coach. They know their opponents, I think. So they haven't really told me anything, but we're just going to prepare like how we do with any other team, respect them, everything like that.
All right, sounds good. Uh, so that being said, are there any of the players on Battle Overwatch for today that we should pay extra attention to potentially pop off today?
Um, they all wanted shout outs, but I think the main person to pay attention to is Panu or Dominic in game. She's been improving a lot, and every one of the teams been doing pretty well. But I think Panu is gonna be the MVP for our team.
All right. Of course, gotta of course know who to look out for today. So make sure we catch all those pop off moments, of course. Uh, and last question for you today: is there anything you'd like to say to your opponents today? Because we are going to have a member of 413 Riot coming in here after this to give their pre-match interview. So, is there anything you'd like to say before we go into the match to them?
um, uh, I'm not good at trash talking, so I don't want to do any of that. But uh, good luck, have fun.
All right, awesome. Short and simple. You gotta love to see it. So that being said, thank you very much for giving your opinions in a pre-match interview, and good luck with the game today.
Thank you.
Hmm.
All right, and so I think we are just about ready to head into our second pre-match interview. We do have Darthy PR coming in from the side of 413 Riot. So hopefully we can get him in here. There he
Uh,
is. Hawkshot, take it away.
I didn't even say R, but okay, I'm here.
Oh man. What's up, man? How are you feeling?
I'm good, kind of nervous, but I'm pretty confident about my team.
That's good. That's good. So, what have you guys have been working on overall to improve as a team?
Yeah, we've mostly been working on our MT Skies because he just goes around like crazy. So we gotta like put him on his place to play with the team because he's our main tank. So we gotta like literally puke resources on him.
Right, building that overall team play is just
Yeah.
is what you need. And
Yep.
has there been anything specific you've looked over or done to prepare for this match against Bad at Overwatch?
We screamed like a lot. We practice our brawl a lot. We also practice our double bubble and some dive. So I think we're pretty confident we can work around those comps if we need to.
Nice, nice. And as you know, recently there was a patch, and has it impacted what has it had an impact on what you guys have been strategizing recently?
Mostly not, cause we don't. Mostly the patch went for Hog, Diva, and Orisa, but we don't have like we don't have people that plays those characters a lot. We play them often, but not always. We mostly practice our brawl, so it hasn't been that much of an impact, except the mech, dying to the mech, like
The
because we
remake.
we just forget, but that's
Remake
on
kill.
us. Yeah, those mech kills are devastating sometimes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And last question, we know we have to ask this one. Is there anything you want to say to your opponents before we send you back and prepare for the match?
Not much. Just good luck, have fun, don't tilt, drink water, and just only have fun.
All right. Thank you, Dorothy, for the interview. Good luck, have fun, and we're gonna send you back to your team now.
See you guys.
Later.
All right, awesome. With both of our pre-match interviews done, we are just about ready to head into map number 1 of this series. However, before we do that, we are going to be heading into a quick 3-minute intermission. Make sure we can get all the teams set up and ready to go. So, that being said, don't leave. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button before we head into this. We got plenty of Overwatch to play today. So, that being said, we will see you guys on the other end of the break. Welcome back, one and all. We are just about ready to head into map number 1, 413 Riot, up against Bad at Overwatch. Before we head into map number 1, however, just wanted to just say real quick that once we get to 10 subs, we are going to be doing a giveaway. We are giving away a starter pack of Rogue Energy. So if you're interested in that, give us a sub. You can drop a sub if you really want to. Make us that much closer to that giveaway. And of course, if you are interested in purchasing some Rogue Energy, make sure you use the code 413 Esports for 10% off of your order. So that being said, we are just about to head into map number 1, which is going to be Busan. Hawkshaw, what do you think we're going to see on this map?
Both teams have been saying that they've been wanting to go for that brawl for the majority of these maps, so I won't be surprised to see it here. And judging by the looks of it, that is what we are going to be seeing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have seen primarily the brawl so far in this tournament. Of course, that double bubble comp being a little bit more difficult to master. However, the brawl comp works just as well, I would say. So we do see a lot of teams opt for that. 5 seconds. We are about to head out. Both these teams, they're pretty close to a mirror. The only difference is DJ Pickle is over on the Junkrat, and Light, on the other hand, is on the McCree.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the Junkrat is going to play because, you know, on this drum area, you will be able to get quite a good bit of spam damage in, since it's such a close, enclosed spot, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. Both these teams going to clash on this little drum room here. Both Immortality fields are going to come out early. However, no one is down yet. Alezen and Bananas both low, as Alezen will get demeched. Bananas, however, is still left standing. The Maywall coming up from Thornwall is not going to be enough to save the members of Bad at Overwatch, as they're going now 1 by 1, and Skies is cleaning this up as they are going to send Rassi Grant over to that point to capture it. Baritone will go down, but it's not enough because, well, Bad at Overwatch, they're back at spawn.
Yeah, Baritone will be able to get back fast on that Lucio. It was really just Riot taking an overwhelming amount of room in that drum area, and they eventually just overpowered Bad at Overwatch. And now they're going on the left side here.
They're going to be taking this this left side approach. Maywall going to come out early from Icy, not quite catching anything. There's the Shatter early from Skies, also not going to catch anything, but DJ Pickle with the first pick onto Dominic. That's absolutely gigantic. Without your VAP, it is very difficult to keep your tanks alive. However, Light is trading out these kills with the help of Dominic, with the window, I should say. Alezen will get demeched, both these teams on the point, but Riot is cleaning up. That's 2 picks for them. Darthy PR is able to get a kill onto Light on the McCree, which is huge. It is only going to be Renaru and Thornwall left on this point. Renaru going down, Thornwall as well. That's another fight won for 4-3 Riot.
Good job from Riot for disposing of that McCree as soon as they could. He did get a couple picks, but unfortunately for Bad at Overwatch, it wasn't going to be enough. And we know how absolutely menacing Light has been on this DPS role. So as long as Riot can shut him down as much as possible, then their chances should be good here.
Yeah, for sure. Alezen is going to opt to swap over to that Sigma. There's the Blizzard coming out early from Icy. Will catch Thornwall. Dominic, the Immortality field, just not quite enough to keep the members of Bad at Overwatch. Jump on the Shatter is absolutely massive. It catches 3, but is the follow-up there? The Deadeye is going to get taken down by Baritone. That's a massive play. It's a 2v3 on this objective. Bananas will get trapped and killed, and that being said, Renaru the only one left on this objective. Can Rassi Grant finish off that kill? It doesn't look like it. However, Riot is up at 90% already.
Yeah, and now the fast heroes are coming back on the side of Bad at Overwatch. Bananas on that Wrecking Ball, Thornwall on the Tracer, looking to get a touch. He will be able to get it. And now it's 99%. Last fight now. The grab comes out from Rassi Grant.
There's the grab. Immortality Field's gonna come out. Both Immortality Fields, I should say. There's the beat from Baritone to try to keep everyone up. Will also get Bananas. The tire from DJ Pickle are gonna catch Dominic as well. That's so much healing gone. Riot is just cleaning up this objective. That's 3 picks and counting. Renaru just trying to stall out this objective on the top of the drum. But I don't know how long he's going to be able to last, as 4-3 Riot is cleaning up this objective in a dominant 100-0 first round.
That's a great start from 4-3 Riot there. The Junkrat made DPS duo. You normally don't see that too often, but Riot managed to make it work. DJ Pickle, definitely a good Junkrat. We've seen it before. And You know, that's what Riot is doing, just playing around their strengths, and it's leading them to these wins. And again, just taking care of Light on that McCree, as well as the rest of the team. And yeah, a dominant first map for 4-1-3 Riot. And now we're going on to Mecha Base, the more brawl oriented stage on Busan. And it looks like both of these teams will be sticking on the same thing. Alizan going back over to that Diva though.
Yeah, gonna be back on the Diva. DJ Pickle on this Junkrat might be even more effective on Mecha Base here. Considering it's such a brawl-centric map. Both these teams, just like most games on this map, we are going to see them clash on this high ground. 4-1-3 Riot with the early positional advantage, but Sky just so low, gets flashed, and he goes down. The help of the wall from Thornwall is absolutely gigantic. 4-1-3 Riot still on the offense, trying to get some picks here, but it's just not to be because Rasty Grant is also down. That's both tanks for the side of 4-1-3 Riot that are both down. Now they're just forced to retreat. Skies is back, but is it going to be enough? Bananas is down. Alessid is also demacked. No one is going to be able to cap the point as of right now. DJ Pickle goes down, but both these teams, they're even. Alessid is now down to Icy, who gets another one on the Dominic as well. 4-1-3 Riot is on this objective. They have tanks. No one on the side of Battle Overwatch does. Thornwall just trying to stall this out with the May Ice block. Baritone will catch Light in the back line. As it looks like 4-1-3 Riot is just starting to clean up, as Bernaro is just going to back up.
That was almost unturnable for 4-1-3 Riot. They were down like both tanks on that first fight, and were just being overwhelmed with the amount of room Battle Overwatch was taking. But the picks from Icy, to begin that, just came in clutch. And now they're gonna have point control.
Yeah, came in so clutch. Not a single percentage of the point captured for the side of Battle Overwatch. Even though they went up early in that fight, we're going to see if they can come back. There's the window from Darthy PR. Tried to get walled off by Thornwall, but it's just not quite in the right spot, as DJ Pickle will find him through the window as well. These bombs coming out from the window-powered Junkrat, they just do so much damage. Immortality Field is out, but Skies is down. Both Immortality Fields are out on the field, but they both will go down. As the picks are even, both Reinhardts are down. Baritone is also down to Light's Deadeye, and he is just putting in so much damage. The flash, but Renaru's down. Alessin is also down. Icy has just been getting so many important picks in the mid-fight. There's the wall from him as well. Bananas is back on this Reinhardt, but Rasty Ranch is going to try to push him out, as the wall from Thornwall is going to allow them to disengage safely.
Yeah, not sure what happened with Renaru there. Maybe there was a call to reset. I'm not sure. We'll just call it unlucky for him. Now they're coming up with both of these supportals. Renaru 93% to that sound barrier. Thornwall.
Oh, there's the Blizzard plus the wall, but Thornwall goes down early. Everyone's frozen. However, is it going to be enough? Because there's no follow-up, as DJ Pickle is just going to put bombs in and gets 3 kills out. 4-3 Riot, another win for them. They're up at 80%.
That was off the back of Rasky Grant's grab. He didn't hear it because he got frozen as he was using it, but it managed to go off, and DJ Pickle was able to follow up on it so well. And Battle Overwatch, they haven't been able to use that many of these ultimates.
Yeah, and 4-3 Riot are just cycling these ultimates so well. There's another window from Darthy PR as Dominic goes down. Again, losing your BAP early like that is just not fantastic, as DJ Pickle with another kill onto Bananas. This guy's just putting out so much damage, and another kill from DJ Pickle. Can he keep it going? There's Alessin will go down to Icy. There's the Deadeye from Light, will catch 2, but is it going to be enough? Is there follow-up? As DJ Pickle gets another kill, Darthy as well. Bananas is the last hope to touch, but won't quite make it. 4-3 Riot, dominant 200-0, are going to take map number 1.
And again, in that first fight on Mecha Base, that definitely could have gone the other way in favor of Battle Overwatch. But the team play is just so good from 4-1-3 Riot, and they're managing to just convert it into these wins now. We've been seeing them have these sparks of life throughout these last few matches, and now it's all starting to come together for them, it looks like. And they're going to take Busan.
Yeah, I mean, if they can keep performing like that on these next maps, we could possibly see them take their first W, which that'd be fantastic to see, I can't lie. But I gotta say, 4-3 Riot, like, in that map, they rarely went into the fight without at least a couple ultimates. The cycling was fantastic. They almost never over-ulted. Just fantastically well played from Riot.
Yeah, for sure. And now the pressure is on for Battle Overwatch, getting dominated 200-0 on that first map. We're gonna see what they end up picking for their second map. It's gonna be a hybrid map, and we'll be seeing what that is after this short intermission.
Welcome back, one and all. We are on the other side of our intermission, and you know what that means. That means we are about to head into map number 2 of this series. 4-3 Riot going up against Bad at Overwatch. Hawkshaw, how are you feeling after that first map?
I'm blown away by how well Riot was able to play that, and now they're up 1-0 in this series. Bad at Overwatch picking King's Row, so we're gonna probably be seeing a lot more of that brawl as we saw last map. And Octave, I have another question for you real quick. So we're in this 4-1-3 championship series. What is 4-1-3? How does it work?
4-1-3 Esports. I mean, if you gotta sum it up in one word, it's your gateway to competitive Overwatch, to Tier 3, your first step into the competitive scene of Overwatch. Of course, plenty of teams here. If you want, join our Discord. Just head to our website. You can join Discord from there, 413esports.com. We host tryouts at least once a week, and of course those players we get from there head into our 413 Academy program, which our teams take players from. So if you're interested in taking that next step in your Overwatch career, make sure you head to 413esports.com and join our Discord. We'll see you guys there.
Absolutely, and now we're getting settled into King's Road now. Let's see what these teams roll out on. Riot gonna be on their defense and looking to do the same thing they ran last time. We'll see if Bad at Overwatch will be finding ways to counter this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really expecting to see anything other than the brawl. I think we are going to see Light on the Widowmaker, try to get a couple of picks early, but it's probably going to end up switching to the McCree. McCree is just crazy good right now. I don't blame any team for running that just all the time. So yeah, I think we're just going to see mostly that.
Yeah. So, and we'll see what Thornwall picks. He hasn't picked quite yet, but we'll be seeing. And now, okay, going over to the Mei, and as you said, I believe Light no, going back onto this McCree. Not gonna be looking for a pick on the high ground with that Widow.
Yeah, not gonna be looking for the pick, and that's gonna be Bad at Overwatch. They're going to try to get through this first choke. However, they're gonna back up a little bit. Maybe it looks like they're gonna be switching their DPS. Thornwall is heading over to the Pharah. Renaru is going to go to the Mercy. So we are gonna see a Far Mercy going into this next point. I gotta say, Hawkshaw, this is a very smart composition choice.
Oh, for sure. The Far Mercy, not much a Mei and a Junkrat will be able to do against that. So I think it's gonna be rough for Riot now that Thornwall is on this far with the Mercy.
Yeah, and just like that, just as we say it, Skies goes down. Darthy PR's Immortality Field, not enough to save him as Sweetbread goes down as well to Light. And, well, players down. Dominic already has a window as well. Firestrike gonna head in and catches DJ Pickle. That might just be the first point hopes of 4-3 Riot going down in the blink of an eye just like that. However, Riot, it looks like they are going to be heading in for a recontest.
They do have a full 6, so they'll be able to at least get a fight at this bookstore, or maybe the Arches at least. Look at that! Thornwall already 95% to that barrage, putting in so much work. DJ Pickle now going over to the McCree off of the Junkrat to try and counter it.
Yeah, onto that McCree. That's a smart pick. McCree is not going to be, or sorry, Mei Junkrat, I should say, not exactly great for dealing with that Far Mercy. And, well, they get punished for it. So there's the window coming out from Darth PR early. The Shatter from Banana's not getting anything, but will go down for it because of the window. Of course, you can't shield while you're shattering. Thornwall is going way behind the enemy team on this flank angle. Doesn't look like anyone is going to catch him, however. He is up top. It looks like he's just going to stay here and look for the flank barrage.
Yeah, he got down to low HP, so he had to sort of make a second thought about that flank that was going on. I assume he's going to be going for that, going maybe for a similar flank this time around to maybe get a good barrage here.
Yeah, that's probably what they're looking for. Sweetbread is scouting. Didn't actually see Thornwall. It doesn't look like it, but there's the barrage coming out. Thornwall will get DJ Pickle, but will get stunned out of that ultimate as Icy gets Light. Darthy PR, actually both Immortality Fields, I should say, go down. Bananas is down, Dominic is down, Renar was down, all to Skies, Alezen as well, as Skies is just swinging and getting kill after kill. That's a fight one for 4-3 Riot.
Great job by them. Icy using that Blizzard after Thornwall got stunned out of that, and the rest of Bad at Overwatch just left frozen solid for the team to follow, for the team to follow up on. And now Riot, they have these tank ults online, so if they just use them early and use them wisely, then they're gonna be looking to continue the strong second point hold.
Yeah, it looks like Battle Overwatch are gonna take an interesting flank angle on this right side. Sweeper goes down early, but Bananas is also down, and the Shatter's gigantic from Skies. It gets 4. The grab to follow it up. Is anyone gonna be able to survive that? It doesn't look like it, as Skies is still just swinging. Thornwall will get 2 with the Icicles, however, he's the only one left on this objective and will run away. That's another successful fight win for 4-3 Riot.
Oh, but they're chasing after him.
Are they gonna
He
get
manages
him?
to live. He manages
He
to
will live
that.
through that.
So now 3 members for 4-3 Riot coming back. So the 3 members that are up here will have to back up a little bit, as Battle Overwatch will be taking the next corner.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a few of those pickoffs just to get some ground, to gain some ground if you're bad at Overwatch. 4-3 Riot sitting on plenty of ultimates here. They're gonna have the Blizzard. They've got the window just as Darth VR uses it. The other end of things, Alezen is with the bomb, but not really any other ultimates. There's the bomb gonna come out, not catching anything, but Darth PR's Immortality Field is down with the remake! Alezen's remake gets 2! And Sweetbread is down to him as well. DJ Pickle in the backline with the Deadeye. Is he gonna be able to get anything? It doesn't look like it, as Light catches Veneno as well. DJ Pickle, the only one left on this objective, and oh, why is that in the game? Why are the remake kills in the game?
No idea.
A double remake from Alezen after using that bomb. And you absolutely love to see that. I was just waiting until we get to see a big remake play.
Yeah, it was a huge opening off the back of that double remake kill. And yeah, remake kill. Remake is a better ult than Doomfist ult. Changed my mind.
Oh, it's so true though. There's the Blizzard coming out from Icy. As Light will go down, Alezen will go down as well. The pick's just going their way. Battle Overwatch is just gonna back all the way up as Thornwall goes down as well.
And that Blizzard was the only thing that Riot had to use that fight, so this is really good for them. They'll be able to stabilize once again here.
Yeah, if I'm 4-3 Riot, if you cycle your ults correctly here, you could be in for a fantastic hold here. As Battle Overwatch are going to be trying to re-engage. There's the wall from Icy, will be engaged on, but the other wall, but the Shatter from Skies catches 4. Will anyone be able to follow up on that? As the beat coming out from Sweetbread, not enough to keep guys up in Light with 3 kills with the Deadeye, and that's going to be Battle Overwatch rolling through for for a team fight win.
Yeah, Sky's probably bad timing on that Shatter. He used it on the other side of that Blizzard, and the rest of his team just wasn't able to follow up on it. And now it's looking to be last fight territory here. They need to get on this point.
There's the window from Darthy PR will get walled off. Both windows will get walled off, I should say. As these 3 members of Riot are just cowering behind this window as Darthy PR catches both supports with headshots. The man has got aim on him. As DJ Pickle gets Thornwall as well. It looks like that's a fight 1 for 4-3 Riot.
Man, cracked at BAP, gets the double kill with that window.
Cracked.
And that's gonna be another hold. They managed to do it just in the nick of time. And now Bananas does have this Earth Shatter, and Renaru will be able to use this beat to sustain against this grab or this tire. You have to choose one or the other at this point, I think.
Yeah, very true. We are seeing Sweetbread go over to the Ana pick. There's the Shatter, catches 3, but the anti-nade is gigantic from Sweetbread. Able to just take so much pressure off of his team. But no one going down just yet. Thornwall will get slept up, but won't go down. Just no one can follow up on these great abilities. Light will catch DJ Pickle, and that's the first casualty. As the Light just putting in so much consistent damage. There's the Deadeye from Light as well. Will it be able to catch anything? There's the Blizzard coming out from Icy. Everyone gonna be frozen up. Alezen in a very vulnerable position will get shattered as well. The Immortality Field is there. Renaru catches Darthy PR, but Icy and Veneno also getting kills. These kills going both ways. 3 members left for 4-3 Riot on this objective. Sweetbread again with another good anti. Gonna be able to catch 3. Skies gets Renaru, but Skies will go down. Alezen, Icy just left on this point dueling 1v1. Veneno going over to the ball to try to stall this. The respawns are there for 4-3 Riot. It looks like they might just be enough unless Light is going to be able to convert on this ult. Everyone's just cowering behind the payload away from this ultimate as Veneno will go down to it. Counter Shadow coming in from Skies. but these picks are just going both ways. But on the other side of things, bad at Overwatch, if they don't get some kills soon, they might be looking at a hold here because the respawn advantage is just gigantic. But the picks are coming in from the Renaru, Thornwall, both getting kills. Veneno just trying to swing around this point without getting frozen up. There's the wall from Icy, but Icy will go down for it. 4-3 Riot is just trying their very best to get on this objective. 3 members there for them, but the picks are coming in from bad at Overwatch. Another great anti coming in from Sweetbread. Just able to put constant pressure on. The bomb from Alezen will finish things off. Bad at Overwatch will be able to cap all 3 points. However, they've got no time left on the board.
How long was that stall? That was a 2 CP level stall.
Oh yeah. That was a very long stall.
Yeah, you have to give credit as well to 4-3 Riot just for pulling off a stall that lasted that long, and it's gonna hold bad at Overwatch down to that overtime. So, if 4-3 Riot can get any semblance of like a good attack here, then this could be their map.
Yeah, I got to agree. I mean, being able to get your opponents down to overtime is absolutely crucial, especially on 2CP, and of course, hybrid. Kingsville, of course, being a hybrid map. And that stall will be paying off in dividends if Riot is able to complete this map with time on the board.
And it looks like Riot's gonna go back to that junk Mei. They did run it on that last point. And other than that, not really anything out of the ordinary from these two teams. Looking to be the same old.
Yeah, both these teams, they're just they're looking to play this brawl. That Overwatch not opting to go for the Pharmacy. Of course, it's a little bit of a risk considering 4-3 Riot's spawn room is right there. They can switch their heroes whenever they so choose. However, no Pharah on the board here to try to counter Pickle and Icy.
Yeah, Light and Thorn will have to do quite a bit to just prevent those DPS from getting the value that they're looking to get and have been getting over the last couple maps.
There's the bubble from Veneno, gonna try to keep Skies up as he swings. Immortality Field coming out from Dominic, keeping everyone up. Skies is low, but will he go down? Banana's in a pretty bad spot right now. Won't go down for it. Neither team has received a casualty so far, and just as I say that, Renato goes down to DJ Pickle. And that's an opening as DJ Pickle with another kill onto Light with the concussion mine. And the wall as well, just going to seal the deal. As Icy and DJ Pickle putting in the damage and putting the nail in the coffin on first point.
I'm thinking Battle Overwatch needs to flip back over to this Pharah, because that was DJ Pickle finding 3 picks in that first fight.
Yeah, if I'm bad at Overwatch, I'm probably going over to that Pharah at least for second point. As Icy gets Thornwall early, that's a great pick. The wall not quite enough to keep Skies trapped, but he will go down because of the window and the shadow to follow up. Everyone gonna be going down to that one as some pretty great team play. Skies goes down, no shield to speak of, and Bananas can just freely shatter.
Great fight from Battle Overwatch. They did end up getting a full 6 to hold those arches, and they used that to their advantage and ended up getting this early fight win. 5 minutes left on the clock though for 4-3 Riot. That is a big time bank, but 4-3 Riot, they have this grab freeze combo. Rinaru does not have the sound barrier for that, so this could be big for 4-3 Riot here.
There's the Blizzard gonna come out, just kind of zone everyone off. 4-3 Riot just has the fantastic positional advantage, and they will capitalize as Darthy PR catches Light. Fight, of course, still not over. There's the Graviton Surge from Veneno. Will anyone be able to follow up on that, as the wall from Thornwall is absolutely massive to keep all the damage off? The bomb, not going to get anything from Alezen, but the Shatter will, and it catches 2, and another remake kill from Alezen, actually, but the DJ Pickle in the backside with 3! Everyone's frozen up to the side of 4-3 Riot. But both these teams, it's a 2-on-2 right now. Alezen as the baby diva, Veneno's frozen. Thornwall the only one left on the objective for bad at Overwatch, and will go down to Sweetbread. DJ Pickle with a clutch 3k tire.
Absolutely massive from him, and that was also a good Blizzard I want to point out from Icy. It split off Battle Overwatch sort of into like 3 on one side of the Blizzard and just 3 on the other. One by the arches and the other by the other side by the book, or the other 3 by the bookstore. So that was a good Blizzard from him, and then the grab and then the tire to follow it all up.
Both windows gonna come out simultaneously, but Bananas gets the worst end of it, and the shatter as well from Skies. Everyone's gonna be able to follow up on that one. The window from Dorothy PR is just going to be able to get everyone cleaned up. 4-3 Riot still riding strong. They got almost 5 minutes on the clock to try to cap.
Yeah, and they just continue rolling through this point, or through this attack. Ven almost at another grab. He's 82% to this next grab, and it felt like he had just used one like 2 fights ago. So really good on him for charging it so fast. That high energy Zarya just being such a menace.
And well, just as we say him being a menace, Bananas goes down. The beat is too late from Renaru. They Graviton Surge as well. Is anyone gonna be able to follow up on that? Skies pins in, but will get stunned up. However, the members of Added Overwatch are just so disjointed. Veneno will go down. That's a high-value target. Going to be able to go down, but Sweetbread going to keep everyone up with that beat. Able to deter the members of Added Overwatch from trying to come in. This team is just so split right now. As Bananas will pin across the point to get to the rest of his team. And Light with the Deadeye on the right-hand side will get blocked by Skies. There's the Blizzard from Thornwall trying to get everyone frozen up. But DJ Pickle gets the first blood on Renaru, but Sweetbread and Skies will both go down to Bananas. And as we all know, if the picks go the way of the defenders, the respawn advantage is just too good. But Icy might be able to turn this around. He's got 2 picks. Dorothy as well with another one. Icy goes down.
Renaru left. And Dominic.
Yeah, Veneno, Dorothy PR, the only ones left, but Sweetbread gets Thornwall. But as we said, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough because the respawn advantage is just too great. Sweetbread, Dorothy PR both going down. Back to the drawing board for 4-3 Riot.
Valiant effort though by them. They almost turned that around. They ended up finding 3 picks off of that, but the defender's spawn advantage was just too much for them. They will be going into this next fight with the Earth Shatter though.
Yeah, respawn advantage is nothing to scoff at, of course. They're gonna be heading into this next fight with that Shatter. Oh, look at that, an early pick onto Dominic. She had window as well. There's the Shatter, gonna catch Renaru. Is anyone gonna be able to get that kill? No, but Bananas goes down to DJ Pickle. There's the bomb from Alezen, gonna catch 2. And that's a fight ender right there. Alezen will not get a DMech kill, I will say, but will finish off Veneno.
Good bomb from Alezen. You know, Skies went down as that bomb was about to go off, so no shield to block it on the side of 4-3 Riot. So the Shatter went to waste for them. But now they have this Blizzard, and they can probably end up getting their window and this tire in the mid-fight. But both support ults are almost online on the side of bad at Overwatch, so that could just repel those ultimates back.
Yeah, for sure. Dominic never got the chance to use her window. So she will have it for this next fight. Icy sitting on the Blizzard. Probably going to be an engage here. Will use it, opt to use it. There's the window from Dominic, but it's just too far back. Everyone is frozen up. Icy, DJ Pickle both getting kills. The beat from Renaru is just a little bit too late to keep up his fallen comrades. Icy will catch Alezen as well. 4-3 Riot is just mauling through as Icy getting all these kills. The Blizzard going to come out. No one's on the objective right now, but Thornwall will go down any second. Now here comes the stall. As Bananas will get on this objective, it will go down. Alezen on the ball, trying to recontest. Dominic goes down. There's the tire, gonna catch Alezen as well. Renaru, Light, the only 2 left on this objective. Thornwall is coming up on the Bastion on the left-hand side, but is he gonna be able to get anything done? It doesn't look like it. 1 minute and 30 seconds for 4-3 Riot, and that means, since they're over a minute, Battle Overwatch gets no time. They're stuck at 0.
And now 4-3 Riot has set themselves up for success on Kings Row. They just need that 1 tick, and they take this map and will be up 2-0 in the series. Looking great for them so far. They've been looking so good throughout this entire series, and if they could just keep that momentum up, we could be looking towards a sweep here if Battle Overwatch can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I guess I'm very impressed with the way 4-3 Riot is playing this right now. They look so comfortable on the Mei Junkrat. DJ Pickle he can put in so much spam damage. That's just so much pressure on your front line, and they look so comfortable on this comp. It looks like they found their groove.
For sure, and they're going to be running with it once again for this final attack. And, you know, Battle Overwatch has to come up with an answer. This McCree and the Mei, it's just not enough. And they're going to be running with it again. I don't think it's going to be working, though, especially when you have to be holding for 90 seconds on this 1 tick.
We'll see. Thornwall is going to go over to the Pharah, which I think is definitely a good decision. When we saw Thornwall on that Pharah earlier in this map even, we did see them get a relatively good amount of success against this comp, so they are going to opt to use that again. And I'm a big fan of that decision.
Yeah, again, that aerial, and it's not gonna... Again, the Junkrat and the Mei can't really do much about that.
Oh, but look, see, 4-3 Riot are gonna rush into this position, but Thornwall is just behind the enemy team, firing in all these rockets. That's so much damage. The immortality field from Darth PR is just not enough, because the shield from Skies is down. Thornwall is already 75% to his first barrage, and if this fight goes longer, he might be able to get it up. But Thornwall will get 2 picks, make that 3.
God.
Skies is gonna be able to get some kills, but it's just not gonna be enough because 4-3 Riot, they have to back up. Icy's in a little bit of trouble here.
Thornwall goes down. Renaro doesn't have that res. Renaro ended up using that res to get bananas back up. So that could be big. That could be big for 4-3 Riot if they go in quickly enough. Thornwall has this barrage, so that's the one thing they'll need to be wary of.
Yeah, Alezen is back on the Diva, but Thornwall, they're still waiting on him on the Pharah. Going to be coming up at that top left high ground. There's the window from Dominic. Gonna try to put some extra damage on here. There's the barrage. Is anyone gonna go down? Veneno will. Thornwall will go down for it, but that's traded out for 3 picks. Light going to catch Darth PR, but 3 picks go the way of 4-3 Riot. Do they have members on this objective? Can they touch? Sweetbread and Icy both still alive, but Sweetbread is oh so low. Will go down. There's the res from Renaru. That's absolutely massive. Veneno on the ball. Gonna try to solo this one out for as long as possible. The shadow from Sky is not gonna catch anything. But the respawn advantage from 4-3 Riot is massive. They might be able to get players back. They've already got 4 on this objective, coming up on 5. Veneno will go down. Skies will go down. That's both tanks down. Battled Overwatch are a full 6 again. DJ Pickle going to go down using that Deadeye. And it doesn't look like 4-3 Riot's going to be able to get anything done. The bomb from Alezen, not going to catch anyone. Darth PR will touch, but it's not going to be enough. No one touches. 4-3 Riot will not be able to cap, and this map is going to be a draw.
Caster's Curse, I should say. I thought that was gonna work for 4-3 Riot, but Thornwall and Renaro back to that back to the smart switch to the Far Mercy just completely countered 4-3 Riot, and they couldn't do anything at that point.
Yeah, I mean, the Pharmacy just worked so well against it. It didn't look like 4-3 Riot had an answer to that Pharmacy. Of course, that Pharah doesn't work on every point on King's Row. So they can only use it on certain points. However, when they did use it, they used it to great effect, including being able to pull out a draw from that map. So yeah, I think we're in for a really good series today. What do you think?
Oh, for sure. We're gonna be going into a map 3 that's gonna be Escort. I believe it's gonna be bad at Overwatch picking since they lost the previous map. So I'll be interested to see what they're gonna be picking there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Before we head into a quick intermission, of course, wanted to say, if you are not already following 413 Esports on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button down below. And if you're interested, we post all the VODs that we stream on our YouTube, 413e.com/YouTube. Make sure you head over there, give our VODs a couple likes, hit that sub button, of course, every single subscription. It helps support us. It supports us so much. And that being said, we are about to head into a quick intermission before we head into map number 3. So we will see you guys on the other side of that. Make sure you do not leave your seats. welcome back one and all. We are just about ready to head into map number 3 of our series today, 4-3 Riot, going up against Bad at Overwatch. We are heading into Escort, and we are heading into Havana, if I am not mistaken. So, Hawkshaw, what sort of comps do you think we're going to see on this map?
I feel like we might end up seeing the brawl. Maybe Riot's going to go for that close hold at the spawn door. So, yeah, that's what I think we'll see on their defense. And I think that at Overwatch, they'll just have to play brawl back into them in order to counter it, assuming they do run with the spawn hold.
Yeah, for sure. We do see a lot of teams opt to go for that double shield on this map. However, as of recently, if you want to do that close hold on Havana, the infamous close hold on Havana, you basically need to be running that brawl comp. And to break through it, you basically have to be running that brawl comp. And so it kind of creates the effect where you end up just running the brawl on the whole map, right? Even though double shield does tend to be a rather good option here. However, that being said, we are going to see both teams go over to that brawl.
Yeah, I assume Riot will be looking to do that spawn hold, but Octave won't. I have another thing, a little bit off topic from the current match. But have you heard about this this gaming chair recently? What is it? Do you know?
Oh, gotta say, we have partnered with Secret Lab Gaming Chairs. So, if you're interested in that, of course, go visit their website. Our producer here says that he bought one, and he said it was one of the best purchases he's ever made. So, I mean, if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what does. However, that being said, we are heading into this match. The doors have opened. Both these teams on the brawl. Of course, Riot will opt to go for that close hold, and DJ Pickle will go down early, which does not bode well, as Light is on this right side, just raining arrows onto the opponent. Sweetbread in a lot of trouble here in that immortality field. Still alive, but in plenty of trouble, as we'll go down to Thornwall on the Pharah. I gotta say, I think this Pharah Mercy for the side of Bad at Overwatch is going to be a win condition for them.
Oh, for sure. And DJ Pickle hasn't been doing too much to stop it. He did end up going down very, very early on that first fight, and now the rest of 4-3 Riot has gone down. And the good thing about this spawn hold is you'll get a guaranteed at least a second fight here, or a second contest here. So that's what they're going to be opting to do. That's already a minute off the clock for Bad at Overwatch's attack.
Yeah, DJ Pickle on this McCree, gonna see if he can shut down this Pharmacy. Can be a little bit difficult for a lone McCree, but this Pharmacy has just been working so well. And on Havana, of course, plenty of open space for that Pharah to operate. There's the wall coming out early, and Skies will catch Bananas with the pin, with help from Icy with the wall. Now Riot is going to engage, hopping onto this objective, but Thornwall catches Baritone. Another pick for Thornwall here, as the res will come out onto Bananas, and Bad at Overwatch are just getting the better of these picks once again.
Yeah, the Barrage is not going to find anything, but still, unfortunately for 4-3 Riot, they're going to go down. Sky's the last man standing, who gets sniped by that fire strike. And I don't think Riot's going to be opting for this recontest. If they do, it's going to be incredibly scuffed.
Yeah, they've got a lot of people at spawn right now. I don't know if they're gonna try to recontest this. They don't really have any good options to try to contest this point. It looks like Icy is going to be able to touch the point with the ice block. We'll use the blizzard as well, but the shatter from Sky is gonna catch a couple. There's the dragon. The other side of things from Light will catch DJ Pickle with it. It is, however, a 5-on-6. There's the Graviton Surge in the back line of Bad at Overwatch is just getting the better out of these picks, as that Graviton Surge will be for naught. Bad at Overwatch are going to be able to cap this first objective.
Yeah, and I'm thinking if Thornwall...
Wait, the 3 picks? Where did those come from? Anyway, 3 picks near the end. It doesn't, however, matter in the end. Bad at Overwatch are going to be able to take that first objective. They're going to head into the distillery.
They're going to... Grant going onto the Sigma here will provide a second shield for the team. Thornwall going over to the Mei. You can't really play that far in this indoor area. So, not a bad choice going to that Mei. And now support ults are online for Bad at Overwatch.
Yeah, it's a little bit tougher for the FAR to operate in the roofed area of the distillery. So they're gonna opt to go for that May. Both Sky's gonna go down on the Reinhardt, and the Shatter's huge alongside the bomb from Alezen. Going to try to finish everyone off. Batted Overwatch still just rolling through. No one is on the cart as of right now, but that will probably be rectified soon enough.
Yeah, Icy going down there. Bit
Still
late.
no one on the cart.
Oh yeah.
Now they will. Now they will get someone on there.
And yeah.
Oh, look at Alezen. Look at Alezen. He's gonna just go around this
no.
corner to try to go. He's gonna go for the remake kill.
No.
Oh no. Oh, not gonna catch anyone. Not quite. Shatter coming out, going to catch 4. It's huge, but no one. Are they gonna be able to follow up on this? It doesn't look like it as the Dragon comes through from Light. And then there's a 4 and 3 Riot just going down one by one once again. Grant over on the Sigma. It doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. Shield. 4 and 3 Riot. They gotta back up. They gotta wait for their teammates.
Yeah, that Overwatch is coming back with a vengeance here. They've been rolling through this attack so far. Sky's now going for the recon. That's on the bottom left, but he gets
Sky's goes down early.
deleted.
Oh, deleted so hard. The pains of a Reinhardt player, I should say. DJ Pickle will catch Alezen, and the Blizzard going to give them a great positional advantage. Baritone going to drop the beat as well. Oh, but look at all the ults coming out as Grant is going to get Dominic. Banana's going down low as well to that Gravitic Flux. Only 3 ultimates used, I should say. It looked like a little bit more than that, but it was only 3. So 4 and 3 Riot are in a relatively good position.
And in the end, they did end up repelling Battle Overwatch finally. Banana's 80% to that Shatter. Light almost has the Hanzo window almost online for Sweetbread. You could maybe combine that with the High Noon as well as the Fire Strike for a one-shot. And yeah, we'll see how this fight goes. Riot back on this high ground once again. Baritone looking for a boop though, not gonna get anything.
Yeah, Baritone looking for that boop, not quite gonna catch anyone, but Skies gets Light with the Shatter. Skies and Grant both getting pretty low. Skies needs to get healed up. Rassi Grant is kind of separated. Looks like with the help of his trusty shield, he will be able to get back to his team, however. There's the window from Sweetbread, and will get Bananas through that window. As Skies is going to try to clean up this objective while swinging that big hammer of his. And Battle Overwatch, they're back at spawn again. They're under a minute to try to cap this second point.
And another fight win for 4 and 3 Riot, and this is where they should start cycling their ultimates well. They're almost at those DPS ultimates, and you can maybe build those tank ults as well as that Soundberry in the mid fight. They'll have to be careful though, because Battle Overwatch has 3 ultimates online of their own, and will be able to get that beat in the mid fight as well as that self-destruct. So it's gonna be a very scrappy fight, I believe.
There's the counter Shatter, and the wall from Thornwall gonna keep everyone in as Skies goes down. Both Blizzards are out. Everyone is frozen. As DJ Pickle's Deadeye not gonna quite catch anything. Alezen will get a kill on the Rassi Grant, but the picks are going both ways. DJ Pickle really low will go down to Thornwall. As Baritone goes down as well. Battle Overwatch, they are in overtime, and it looks like 4 and 3 Riot are gonna be able to get another fight here, as long as Skies doesn't go down. Oh,
he's looking for the recontest, but Thornwall is right there. He doesn't get walled off in the end. Baritone might.
Baritone needs to touch. Baritone! He didn't touch!
What? Bro!
He didn't touch the objective! He came inside, he came in the right-hand side. It looked like he was gonna try to touch, and then he went in the opposite direction, didn't touch the point. And that's gonna be a minute 30 seconds, gonna be tacked onto the time bank for Battle Overwatch.
Maybe he was trying to speed in Skies, but if he could have just touched the point, they would have probably just turned to onto Baritone, but I don't know. And he goes down again to that Deadeye.
Yeah, a little bit out of position there from Baritone over on that left-hand side. Alezen will go down to Grant though, so down the D.Va is not great for them. There's the Gravitic Flux from Rassi Grant. It's gonna be massive if he doesn't get stunned up here. DJ Pickle gets Dominic with that. Light goes down as well. That's a fight win. It looks like anyway for 4 and 3 Riot. Sweetbread is just cleaning up.
We're coming down to final fight territory. Both the portals online for both teams. Skies has the Earth Shatter as well at his disposal. And looks like Skies is gonna go for the flank shatter. Look at him, he's on the other side of these barrels. I don't think Battle Overwatch is gonna be able to see him from there.
They have no clue he's there. No one knows that he's there right now.
Oh, never
mind, they found him! The beat's gonna come up from Baritone just as insurance, but it's not enough to keep him up. That's disastrous. They found him early, and they punished him for it. there's a remake coming in from Alezen, not gonna get anything, but DJ Pickle goes down to Renaru as well. Grant in a lot of trouble. Is he gonna get booped off? Ooh, Baritone almost gets off the edge of the map, but won't quite. Icy gonna come in with the Blizzard. Wait, where's the Blizzard?
It's on the low ground.
Completely missed? Oh, it's down on the low ground. The Skies will get Thornwall, but is it gonna be enough? Only 3 members at the disposal of 4 and 3 Riot. Skies goes down as well. There is a full, or 5 members. Oh, do they have a full 6 right now? They're at a pretty good position to capture this objective. They got plenty of ults at their disposal. They got 5.
Yeah, Thornwall coming back on the Soldier 76. That's the only one who doesn't have an ultimate on the side of Battle Overwatch. 5 more at the
Someone's got to touch. They will touch this time, thankfully, as the Lessons Bomb will come out. Bananas Shatter as well, and the bomb catches 2. That might just be a death sentence for 4 and 3 Riot, as Bananas is cleaning up Alezen as well, putting in all this consistent damage. Renaru still has the beat for good measure if needed. They will capture the objective. However, they are in overtime.
I think that flank shatter attempt was sort of the downfall for Riot there. They ended up finding him. I think it was the 3rd-person peek with the shields from Bananas. He was maybe able to see him around the corner with the shield, and from there it looked like Riot wasn't just like staying back, taking a breath, and just trying to stabilize. Like, they didn't take any time to do that whatsoever. And I know it's in overtime, but you have to regroup, you have to restabilize, and unfortunately for Riot, it just led to a full cap from Bad at Overwatch.
Yeah, there is solace here, however. They are in overtime. No time left on the objective. If 4 and 3 Riot is able to cap, both these teams will receive a minute onto their time bank. So, of course, still hope for 4 and 3 Riot. However, Havana it's a pretty difficult map to cap, so they're gonna have to pull out something special if they want to finish this map with time left on the board.
Yeah, for sure. And they're back on the Brawl comp. The May McCree looking like a mirror. Looking like a mirror by the looks of it, assuming no one on the side of Riot switches last moment, with the exception of Grant on the Zarya and Alezen on the Diva, and they're opting for the close hold like 4 and 3 Riot did.
They are going to opt for this close hold. Both teams on the exact mirror match, except Grant is on the Zarya, but Alezen is on the Diva. We have not yet seen an Eaton ult from Alezen so far. I wanted to point that out. Of course, it's not like they need it on this map so far, but you know, you love to see a couple eats here and there. Immortality Field's out early from Dominic. Both these teams just going to sort of kite out this damage. But on the left-hand side, 4 and 3 Riot will emerge. They're going to start putting some damage onto the enemy team. Light is so low, but will catch DJ Pickle. The Fire Strike from Skies caught so many members. He's already at 90% of the Shatter, but will go down. Not going to be able to use the early Shatter. Early Shatter can sometimes win you fights just by itself. But Grant will go down. Sweetbread's Immortality Field, not quite enough. Dominic had to use that Immortality Field once again. So they're going to be down that going into this next fight, though.
Yeah, and it looks like Riot isn't playing too compact so far, especially on that first fight when they were walking out the spawn doors. They had like 4 members walking out the left side, and then the supports going out the right side, and they were just.
Oh, look at the Shatter! Look at the Shatter, guys! Can anyone follow up? It doesn't look like it. It's Skies the only one to go down from it. Banana Shatter got nothing, and Skies was able to catch 3 or 4 with that one. However, the only casualty will be Skies himself. As Battle Overwatch, they're still pushing forward. There's the Blizzard from Icy. Is everyone going to get frozen? Thornwall and Renaru both will get frozen. Will they both go down, though? Light is so low. However, also will not go down. 2 casualties for Battle Overwatch, and that's going to force them to back up.
Yeah, and now they've finally broken the door hold. Dominic, the last one alive.
Look at this. They're staggering him out. They're staggering him out. They're leaving him for right now so that they can kill him just like that. Brutal.
That's a massive stagger.
Brutal stagger.
Oh. And now Grant has this graph to potentially just stop anyone who tries to touch, provided he will wait for that defense matrix from Alezen.
Just look at all this ground they were able to gain from that. That's basically like one whole fight they were able to take off the board just with that one stagger. As both beats will come out. No one quite going down yet, but Alezen will. The bomb not getting anything as Skies is swinging. Light will get Baritone, but It looks like it's going to be for Not because DJ Pickle is cleaning up Light on this left-hand side. Won't be able to survive for much longer. So low. Sweetbread will take him out. Cart's rolling on forward, and it looks like that's going to be point number 1 going the way of 4-3 Riot.
Yeah, and now Battle Overwatch will have to be setting up for a nice second point here. They do have to wait for Light to come back, though, but the rest of the team is going to be playing compact. Grant a little bit out of position, getting chased down. He might end up dying. No, he gets saved by that immortality field. The Blizzard committed from Thornwall.
Yeah, there's the Blizzard gonna come out. Not quite gonna catch a whole lot there. DJ Pickle will go down to Light though. The 4-3 Riot, they just look so disjointed right now. Sky's trying to get through past the wall. Icy has to drop the wall for it, but the Shatter gonna come through. Catches both Light and Dominic. But is there enough? Is there enough resources to come back from this? Guys goes down to Bananas, but Thornwall is down as well. As Icy's Blizzard, everyone frozen up. Renaru so low will go down. Dominic with that window, but will not be able to use it as the members of Battle Overwatch go down 1 by 1, and 4-3 Riot has another fight win under their belt.
That was the last place I expected a fight to take place, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. You almost never see fights there.
And I think it was DJ Pickle ended up getting picked first, but Riot still managed to pull it out with the help of that Shatter and the Blizzard. And now they're going to be holding a bit up close here.
Yeah, they're going to be holding close. The window early from Sweetbread, but will get walled off. Wall's destroyed, but the wall is enough to keep all that damage at bay. Immortality flow from Sweetbread going to keep everyone up. Light with a Deadeye in the back line will catch DJ Pickle. That's a good first pick. However, Light goes down to Rassi Grant. That's just both McCree's down right now. There's the wall trying to split off the team by Thornwall, but it's just not quite enough. There's too much space. They can cross through it. As 4-3 Riot, they're so together right now. Skies is being kept up so hard by Baritone. Still not down. There's a Graviton Surge coming out from Rassi Grant. But the Shatter is massive! 5 members of Battle Overwatch on their butts. But no one really going down to it. Alezen will go down, but that's just about all they can say about it. Dominic with the window. Gonna try to get some kills here as Light catches DJ Pickle, able to best him once again. Baritone in this backline looks like he's immortal. Not quite going down, super low. 4-3 Riot are gonna be able to take a quick fight here though.
Yeah, but now Battle Overwatch has stabilized. They're back at a full 6, and Light is almost at another Deadeye, 71% to another. He had just used it in the last fight. Both maids have their Blizzards. Both of them coming out.
Both Blizzards used. Both of them used, looking like a Venn diagram on the point right now as the picks are going both ways. Baritone down, Thornwall's down as well. DJ Pickle on the high ground, but Icy gets 2. His Deadeye's bigger, but the picks are going both ways. Riot, only 2 members on the objective. Battle Overwatch only has 2 members on their team they only got 2 members to speak for. Icy getting Light as well. Rassi, Grant, and Icy, the only 2 left on the point, but it's a 2-on-2. However, the members of Battle Overwatch, they're coming back fast. Baritone in a lot of trouble right now. Will get bubbled out by Grant. Icy on the objective, trying to contest it as Skies is back. DJ Pickle almost back as well. Sweetbread on the Baptiste also back. It is now a 6-on-6. The D-Mech coming through on Alezen. Look, Baritone's just in this backline causing havoc right now. No one's looking at him, and the Graviton Surge is going to come through as Sweetbread goes down. Rassi Grant going down as well, but Baritone and DJ Pickle are going to combine for 2. Icy as well getting Bananas. Alezen and Thornwall both down. The only one left is Renaru, who will go down to DJ Pickle. And it looks like that's point number 2 going the way of 4-3 Riot.
A very prolonged fight, eventually going the way of Riot. Now they're gonna unlock this second point, and they'll have to fight through what feels like the depth of hell that is third point Havana. Baritone almost at the sound barrier. Raspi Grant going back to the Sigma for that extra shield, and I think this is a pretty good pick, especially with how much poke you can take in this very open sight line.
Yeah, very true. Minute 30 seconds left on the clock. It is quite unlikely that Riot ends up finishing this map with time on the board. However, entirely plausible for them to do it in overtime. Both these teams clashing on the objective. The Blizzard going to come out freezing up Bananas and will go down very handily to Sweetbread. Light in the back line trying to use that Deadeye. Not going to get anything, but will follow up on the Skies. Thornwall with May on the point. Not going to catch anything. There's the window from Sweetbread. That can do some work. Window goes down. DJ Pickle with the follow-up on the Deadeye catches 2. 4-3 Riot pushing this point relatively comfortably as Renaru on the objective. Not actually going to die, but Baritone will. 4-3 Riot still with 5 members on the objective. They are nearing this final checkpoint.
And that's big for Renault, not dying and just getting out early. You won't have to wait for that respawn to come through. And now, that Overwatch, again, has a full 6 to recontest.
There's the counter shatter, or counter, oh, but look at the shatter from Skies. Able to catch 3. Light goes down to it. There's the bomb from Alezen. How many will it catch? 2! It'll catch 2 as DJ Pickle is down as well. 4-3 Riot, their members are down. They got 15 seconds left on the clock. They've got to die. Rassi Grant's got to die. The longer he staggers, the worse. Where is he going? Oh, he is going to die for sure. He is off the edge of the map. And now, even though 4-3 Riot probably going to be able to touch. Oh, they can't.
He got wall.
They can't touch. The wall is there. And that's going to be bad at Overwatch, winning map number 3 and tying up the series 1-1.
Oh my god. Great defense from Bad at Overwatch. Right when they needed it, and now they're going to tie up this series.
Now they're going to tie it up 1-1. There was a draw in there as well. Look at this from Thornwall. Big Blizzard. 2 kills from Alezen. No remet kills, unfortunately, in that play. But still good nonetheless.
For sure, for sure. And now it'll be up to Riot to see if they can pull their lead back. And they're gonna be picking the next map. It's gonna be 2CP, the best mode in the world. And
Yeah,
we will
everyone loves
see
it.
you guys on the other side of this short intermission.
Hello and welcome back, one and all. We are about to hit into map number 4 of 4-on-3 Riot going up against Bad at Overwatch. The score is 1-1, which might be a little bit misleading. We did have a draw back on King's Row, which explains the extra map. So, that being said, we are heading into 2CP next, everyone's favorite game mode. With Hanamura, everyone's favorite map. So hopefully we see some interesting stuff here, Hawkshaw. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like Riot, they've been losing a little bit of momentum so far. They went to dominating on the first map to that draw, and I think Bad at Overwatch has found their groove. They ended up taking Ivana and holding with a good defense, and yeah,
a fantastic defense from them on Havana. Of course, that point, relatively difficult to cap. Of course, not a blowout by any means. But yeah, it looks like Bad at Overwatch are really figuring out how to counter this this composition from the side of Riot. Before we head into this map, however, of course, just wanted to point out we are doing a giveaway. So for every 10 regular subs, gifted subs, or prime subs, we are going to be giving away a Rogue Energy starter kit, which includes a shaker and 5 flavors of choice. So follow us now to be eligible for that. And so that being said, we are about to head into Hanamura. What sort of compositions do you think we're going to see here, Hawkshaw?
You could maybe opt for the Sim TP if you're on the attack, Bad at Overwatch. Could maybe opt for that. Maybe they'll just go with the classic May McCree, or maybe the Pharmacy.
Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot.
Definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. Definitely wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot for sure.
Yeah, and we're gonna be seeing the Ana Bap support line on the side of 4-on-3 Riot. No speed boost, but you will have an abundance of healing with the Ana and the Bap. So
I also want to point out Baritone on that Ana could be useful in taking down Thornwall on that Pharah. It's just, of course, that little bit of extra pressure so that DJ Pickle doesn't have to do it all on his lonesome. Of course, the double hit scan support line, it helps so much with putting pressure on the Pharah alongside that McCree. So that being said, a relatively interesting comp here for the side of Bad at Overwatch. Of course, they're going to be running that Pharah Mercy, which, of course, we've been raving about all day long, that Pharah Mercy. But Bananas will actually switch over to the Reinhardt instead of the Winston. So a little bit interesting there, but we're going to see what they can do with this.
yeah, it was perhaps looking to scout them out, see what Riot is running. Now they're going to go to the Baptiste and the McCree on top of the Pharah Mercy and the Diva pick as well. So yeah, if Thornwall can get that pressure, get all that damage in that he needs, then this could be a smooth attack for them. But they've already wasted quite a decent bit of time.
Dominic's
they're gonna
down.
waste even more of that time with Alazan getting demeched.
Yeah, Alezan, that mech is down. Dominic will get rezzed up, but that's not going to bring the mech back. DJ Pickle just in this backline, putting some pot shots in. As both these teams just kiting slightly. Light will switch from that Hanzo over onto the McCree. A little Alezan is down to Grant. That's going to be a not hard reset, but they're going to have to wait for that before they can push in. Thornwall just putting in this pressure on the Pharah right now.
Yeah, albeit not as much as we saw from the previous maps. Not getting too much of that damage in. However, both matrices are up and picks are going both ways so far.
Yeah, the fight's breaking out on point. Thornwall will go down, but will get res. But Baritone's cleaning up. The hit scan Ana is massive through the window. Gonna catch a couple of kills. The window from Darthy PR is massive with so much value, and that's a clean team fight win for 4-1-3 Riot.
Light had his high noon canceled as he was in that grab. He ended up getting killed before he could get those shots off, and now Bad at Overwatch going over to that May and the Lucio, so they're looking to win these fights even quicker.
Yeah, they are going to swap off of the Pharah Mercy. A little bit interesting, but look at the anti-nade from Baritone. It's huge. Bananas goes down. Light's so low. Alezan's low. Dominic's low. Everyone is low. As Light will go down to DJ Pickle as well. All that started from Baritone. It's massive. I love the counterplay that they're going for here. Of of course, earlier in the match, we saw Batted Overwatch swap to this Farah Mercy to try to counter the Junkrat that we saw from DJ Pickle. But now, to counter that, we are seeing 4-3 Riot go for the McCree and the Ana, which are so good at pressuring down the Farah.
As well as Dorothy on the BAP could provide some more pressure on that Farah. And another
fight's breaking out. Dominic is down, but Veneno on the other side of things is also down. Dorothy BR's Immortality Field not quite enough. The Shatter coming out, and it looks like Batted Overwatch are going to be able to clean up this objective. DJ Pickle will get the DMAC up. Oh, look, everyone is so low. Thorwall's down. Renault and Bananas both antied by Baritone. But is it going to be enough? They got so many members on this objective. The only one left is Baritone. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get anything done here. Renaru just slowly healing everyone up as Baritone will head off the edge of the map. Point number 1 is captured by Batted Overwatch.
And they found a foothold here, finally capping that first point. 3.5 minutes for the second one. DJ Pickle going back to the Junkrat to potentially get a bunch of spam damage through the small corridor, assuming Batted Overwatch opts to go through that top right area.
Look at this, now that they're not seeing the Farah Mercy anymore, DJ Pickle is heading over to that Junkrat. The Farah, it's an okay pick here, not as good as some other points, however. So DJ Pickle, I think, might be able to just farm here, putting in so much damage. There's only so much damage that Alezen and Bananas can block. Oh, the Blizzard! Blizzard's eaten. The Blizzard's eaten by Alezen. That's massive. DJ Pickle's down as well. There's the bomb from Alezen. Will catch Icy as Dorothy BR, but Light gets 2, and it's both supports with the Deadeye. Grant is down as well to Light. Everyone bows to Light as he gets a 4th kill. DJ Pickle on this objective will go down as well. 2 minutes, 42 seconds. That is the time bank for Batted Overwatch. They are able to capture both points in a pretty good fashion.
This is a lot of momentum they've been getting up. 242 is mighty respectable for a map like Hanamura. And that was a very quick second point. The Blizzard getting eaten. Great play by Alezen there. And it just led to more ultimates being used on the side of 4-3 Riot. And Light just 4 picks on his own with that Deadeye and getting 2 more. You know, Ven tried to make a last second touch, and unfortunately couldn't get it. He was frozen on that high ground, and Light was able to follow up with it.
Yeah, it looks like 4-3 Riot are going to be opting to go for the Sim strat here. Baritone's still on the Ana. Icy will, instead of the Mei, head over to the Symmetra. On the other end of things, Batted Overwatch, they're going for that same old. Ryan Diva, Lucio Baptiste, Mei Cree.
Yeah, so, yeah, they'll have to play careful with it, especially with the choke this narrow. They'll have to be careful with those Mei walls. But maybe they could just bypass that choke completely if Icy can get a good teleport off.
Yeah, if they can successfully get through this first attack unscathed. Things are looking good for Batted Overwatch. 2 minutes 42 seconds is nothing to scoff at, but we're gonna see if Riot can try to match or even possibly exceed that time. Yeah, they are going to be going. They're going to be opting to go on this left side. Icy is. Oh, I think he missed the teleporter. Able to go up onto this left side, but 2 members of Riot are all walled off. Veneno will get kept up by the Immortality Field, but both Immortality Fields will go down. That's not an option anymore as Bananas goes down, but Icy gets Thornwall as well. That's 2 members of Batted Overwatch down. Alezen almost demeched will go down Light as well. It looks like 4-3 Riot, even though a couple of woes earlier in the fight, looks like they're going to be able to clean up and have a pretty decent time as Icy will clean up this objective with the turrets.
Big part of that fight, from what I saw, was a great example of when we say the Anabap support line has so much healing. Ven was on 1 HP after going through that teleporter, then just got healed right back up in like a second and a half or something like that. It was crazy, and now Icy has this sim wall, Baritone almost at the nano boost, and they're gonna be going top right here. We'll see where they go from there. Maybe looking to go to the... Oh, they're looking to go right on the point.
Yeah, they're heading right to the objective, and a big bio nade coming out from Baritone. Not quite going to catch anyone, but that just gives them the positional advantage. The wall from Icy is massive, but Icy gets Thornwall. That's a big early pick. The nano from Baritone is on Veneno, but he gets shattered. But the anti-nade from Baritone is massive. It catches both tanks. Darthy PR is down to Light, but is it gonna be enough? Like, Light is just putting out so much damage up on this high ground. No one's looking at him. Baritone is gonna have to play under him here to heal everyone up. Veneno's down, but Light is down to DJ Pickle. That's a good pick. Grant is down. Picks are going both ways, but when picks go both ways on a 2CP, the defenders get the advantage, so they will clean it up. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left for 4-3 Riot.
The good thing though for 4-3 Riot is they only use the Simwa and the Nano Boost. They have 4 more ultimates at their disposal, and they can potentially look at another option with the Sim teleporter, provided Icy stays on the Sim. Yeah, DJ Pickle getting picked off there by Light. Not really sure what happened there, but that's not the best situation for them. They'll have to wait for him to come back, which will take a bit.
Yeah, they're just gonna wait, kite out all this damage, just gonna wait for DJ Pickle to come back. And they are going to head in. It looks like they're just gonna go right down Main Street this time and teleport behind them, but the bomb from Alezen is thrown right on top of them and will catch Baritone. Veneno's down as well. It looks like this is just back to the drawing board for 4-3 Riot, unless someone can pull out some insane heroics right about now. Alezen's down, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna be enough as Darthy's down. DJ Pickle very close to death as well. And, well, back to the drawing board for 4-3 Riot.
Did you see that flank window that Darthy tried to set up with DJ Pickle? It was a good play from Bad at Overwatch because they just rushed right onto those two to completely negate it. And those 2 picks from DJ Pickle weren't enough. And now Icy is going over to the Pharah here.
Yeah, Icy is going over to the Pharah. A little bit interesting. No Mercy to back that up. But Light on this McCree has been hitting shots all match long. So a little bit of an odd pick for Icy, but you never know, it could work. They are sitting on a few ults here. Baritone will probably be able to get that Nano up in the mid fight. Veneno, Grant, both sporting the Shatter and Grab, respectively. DJ Pickle as well with the Deadeye. The Blizzard early from Thornwall. Everyone's frozen up, but Icy gets 2. Icy gets Dominic and Light. Renaru's down 2. DJ Pickle is down, but I mean, the members of Battle Overwatch, they're actually getting picks here. Veneno's down. Bananas is also down. The supports are going off. Darthy PR and Baritone both getting kills here. That's a tick for them. Maybe even another one if they can keep this going. There's the window and the Graviton Surge. But from behind, Light is going to be able to get one with the Deadeye, as well as another pick. Icy is just so low. Light's been hitting these shots all day long. And even though they can say they got a tick, they can't say anything else. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock, and they still got 2 ticks left to cap.
Yeah, and that was a great play from Bad at Overwatch once again. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it was Dominic who had set up a window on the low ground, and while Grant, I should say, was focusing on that, Light just goes up to the top and uses the Deadeye and ends up getting picks.
Yeah, it just gets picks left and right. There's both Shatters going to come out from both sides, but Bad at Overwatch just getting the better of the picks. They're going to roll right through. Looks like that's going to be a clean team kill for them. 4-3 Riot's back to the drawing board. They've got 2 minutes left to try to figure something out.
Yeah, and they just haven't been allowed to play the game, like, at all. Bananas with the super early Earth Shatter to just stop them from playing.
Yeah, fantastic plays from them as of right now. Icy is sitting on that barrage. Baritone has the Nano. DJ Pickle has that Deadeye as well. Darthy PR is coming up on a window. We'll probably have that going into this fight. Baritone going to use the Nano early, but the barrage going to be used, not catching anyone. The anti-nade though from Baritone is going to force everyone to back up because that caught way more than one, at least 4 there. Light is sleeping as of right now, and the window on the high ground from Darthy PR, that's going to put so much damage onto Battle Overwatch. Dominic goes down. That's a great kill, but there's the bomb coming out from Alezen. Is going to clear off that high ground. Darthy PR is going to have to drop down. Veneno's down. And, well, there's not really a whole lot of members of 4-3 Riot left on this objective. Less than a minute now to go for 4-3 Riot, and they gotta figure something out.
And they still didn't cap that second tick. They still haven't capped that second tick, and it's 45 seconds left for them. All you have going into this is maybe Ven building up that Earth Shatter.
Yeah, on the other end of things, however, no one really close to that many ultimates. They do have the Deadeye up, but the next closest is Thornwall with the Blizzard. Does not have that up yet, so ult banks on both sides not quite looking all that good. However, it's going to be very difficult here for 4-3 Riot to cap this with time left on the board. We're gonna see if they can do it. As Bananas will get antied. Might go down, but actually will not, as Baritone and Grant also both down alongside the Blizzard from Thornwall. Everyone is just gasping for air as 4 and 3 Riot are getting just picked off one by one. And it looks like this is going to be a map win for Bad at Overwatch. No one can touch. Bad at Overwatch going to take map number 4 and go up 2-1 in this series.
Bad at Overwatch finding the groove once again, and yeah, up 2-1 now. 4 and 3 Riot. They need to. I don't know where that power went that they had on the first map, but they need to gain it back before they lose this.
Yeah, I mean, we need to see some more of that magic that 4 and 3 Riot showed us at the beginning of this series. We saw them absolutely dominate map number 1 on Busan. And then they did pretty well on King's Row. We're not quite able to squeak a win out of that one. Of course, that was our map that ended in a draw. But then since then, it's been all bad at Overwatch.
Yeah, for sure. And they're going to have the map pick once again. It's going to go back to control for map 5. And we'll see what they go with. And if they can end up regaining their momentum, regain their mental and all that after this intermission.
Welcome back, one and all. I hope you guys are having a good time today. I hope you're all staying hydrated, getting some snacks, making sure you're staying nice and nourished, because you're going to need that energy. We are heading into map number 5 between these two squads, 4 and 3 Riot, Bad at Overwatch. And, well, we're heading into Ilios. Map number 5, of course, always going to be Control. And, well, Bad at Overwatch, they're up 2-1 in this series. If Riot wants to stay alive, they've got to win this map right here.
Yeah, and this is pretty much their last chance, because if they lose this, then the series is pretty much over. And we're going to Ilios. If Riot does win this map, we'll be going to another Control, which will be Oasis. So that will be Oasis, the last Control map in our map pool that is available. And now we're on Ilios Ruins, very open area. Good potential to play snipers as well as brawl comps. Pretty much anything you could ask for, really.
Yeah, very true. I think if on any map we're gonna see something other than the brawl, I think it's gonna be here. Sweetbread, Darcy PR are both on that Bap Lucio, which probably means that Veneno's not going to stick to this Orisa. Of course, most teams on Control tend to sort of tease a little bit what comps they're going to be playing, but they end up switching
no
at the
way to
last
run that.
second. What? Interesting comps here.
No way they
Very
run that.
interesting. Oh.
Oh.
No, just as we say that, both teams are gonna switch over to the mirror match, of course. Veneno, I should say, still on the Zarya. Alezen on the Diva, but other than that, mirror across the board.
Yeah, and Riot's gonna opt to go to the point and now just.
Oh, the boop!
Oh my
Sweetbread,
God,
double
huge.
boop! Oh, Sweetbread saw that they were going to go onto this this coast side and capitalize hard. 2 picks for him, and now 4-3 Riot are going to be able to take this first fight win on Ilios.
Very convincing. The Ice Wall to sort of set it up, and then the boot play from Sweetbread to kill off 2. Skies as well ended up taking Bananas off of the map as well with the left click. And yeah, Riot now gonna gain control.
Yeah, Riot going to get this first capture percentage. Both the teams going to clash. The wall is there, but the pin gets stunned up, which is absolutely gigantic. Darcy PR's immortality field is down, but the shatter is massive from Bananas. 2 are down. That's the follow-up you need. DJ Pickle's off the map. It looks like that's going to be bad at Overwatch. Are going to take this second fight, and they're going to capture the objective.
Yeah, at the very least for 4-3 Riot, you do get 35% on that point. But on the downside, it looks like bad at Overwatch is just a little bit ahead in that ultimate economy. Dominic has that Matrix. Alizin almost at that self-destruct, and Light has the Deadeye. So I think this could be their fight to win.
Yeah, definitely their fight to win. On the other end of things, however, Riot coming up on a few ults of their own. None of them up quite yet. It looks like the grab is going to be the first one online. However, it might be too little too late. Skies does get a Alezen, which is a big early pick. However, Darcy PR is low. There's the grab coming out from the side of Veneno, but Darcy PR goes down to the Deadeye. And the Blizzard as well coming out from Thornwall. DJ Pickle's going to get Dominic, but Skies is down. Another boop from Sweetbread gets Thornwall. It's a 4v2 on the objective. With the help of Sweetbread able to turn around with that 1 kill there. There's the pin from Bananas. Will catch DJ Pickle with it. As Alezen is going to opt to use that self-destruct, kills no one, but it will stall out this point for as long as Alezen can get it to go. As Icy going to clean up 4-3 Riot, taking another fight win. 55% accrue for bad at Overwatch.
Alizan looked a bit too eager to go for a remake kill. Went around the left side of the objective and tried to sneak up behind Ven, but Ven caught them out, and they couldn't get that remake kill. And now Riot back in control at this point. They're gonna take the percentage lead here. They have this Blizzard. They're gonna go in with it.
Oh, the shatter from Skies not quite gonna get much, but Skies gonna get shattered in return. Immortality Field's gonna keep Thornwall up to be able to survive that pin, but Thornwall is so low. Sweetbread gets Bananas, but DJ Pickle is down as well. Thornwall going to be down. These picks starting to go the way of 4-1-3 Riot, and that's exactly what's going to happen as Alezen is going to get staggered out. 75% on the objective for 4-1-3 Riot right now.
And again, cycling ultimates. They have this grab ready. They almost have the Deadeye as well. 20% away to that. But Dominic, they have this Matrix. They'll need to use it wisely here. Counterpin's coming in now.
Yeah, Bananas will get shattered, but there's the grab. But the Deadeye from Light going to catch 2. That's a fight-changing ultimate right there. Dominic is down, but it might not matter. Bad at Overwatch are getting the picks. It looks like they're about to cap 2 if no one can touch, which they can't. As Darcy PR will get 2, but will go down for it. Sweetbread, the only one left in the objective, up against 3 members of Bad at Overwatch. That is not a fight you can win. 4-3 Riot, they got to go back to the drawing board. However, they do have 99% on the objective.
Yeah, and they have the Earth Shatter ready, as well as the Sound Barrier. You can use that to stave off the Blizzard from Thornwall. Alizan back in that mech. A full 6 for both teams here. Final fight territory pretty much on the way here.
Oh, look at that. The big window fire strike.
Oh my god, the boop again!
Oh, the boop! Another boop from Sweetbread. Catches 2 alongside the shatter from Bananas. And DJ Pickle with a double kill with the Deadeye as well. It looks like that's going to be the cleanup duty for 4-3 Riot. No one is going to be able to touch this objective. Point number 1 is going the way of 4-1-3 Riot.
It was a close one, but Sweetbread again with another
Dear
double
God.
boop. Oh my lord. Bad at Overwatch, you need to be aware of that. You can't be
Oh.
playing on that cliff.
Oh god, it happens too often. Where they go
Oh
one way,
my
get
God.
punished for it, and they go the same way again. Expecting something different, but nothing different is going to happen. Sweetbread is going to get that double kill either way. And that's clutch. That is the definition of clutch right there. Point number 1 going the way of 4-1-3 Riot there.
Absolutely. Now we're on Lighthouse. Same comps by the looks of it.
A little bit odd. We are seeing that same mirror match. Veneno is on the Zarya, Lezen on the Diva. Of course, both these off tanks have really been a talking point here. Both these teams, of course, prefer one over the other, but which one is actually better? We can't really tell. Both these off tanks really putting in the work here.
Yeah, for sure. And now, Riot, they have point presence very early here, and now Bananas and
Thorwald's down to
going
DJ Pickle. That's a massive, massive pick from DJ Pickle. Sky's gonna get Bananas as well. Is Sweetbread gonna be able to pull out some more of this magic and get a boop? It doesn't look like it, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. It's 4-1-3 Riot takes the first fight, and they're gonna take first capture percentage as well.
He who walls first wins the fight. I believe it is Icy walling off Bananas, and Thorwald, I don't even think used that ice wall at all, and if they did, it didn't really get any that much value. And now Riot once again in point control, and Sweetbread looking to boop them off of this high ground.
Oh yeah,
and
Sweetbread is looking for it. Looking for it will get them off the high ground there. Will
forces the
clash
rest of them
on
to
this
drop.
objective. Yeah, the rest of the team is going to have to drop because of that. The wall coming out early from Thorn while not catching anything. But the Shatter is going to get Bananas, who will go down to Sweetbread. As 4-3 Riot, they still have their hands firmly grasped on this objective as they're going to clean it up once again. Alezen will catch DJ Pickle, but that's all that can be said for them. Another fight win for 4-3 Riot. They're up at 50% already. And I will point out, Alezen has swapped off the Diva onto the Zarya.
Oh, so now it's a full mirror match coming in. Both McCrees have their dead eyes. Both matrices on matrices.
Matrices, I think it is.
Both of them are online. Ben has the scrap though at the ready.
Grab it on Surge early coming in from Veneno. Is anyone going to be able to follow up on that? The Immortality Field is still up and running.
Oh my god, look at that!
Oh my god! The charge going to get 3 off the edge of the map. Sky survived too. It's not like he pinned off the edge of the map and took 3 with him. He pinned, got 3 off the map, and lived. You cannot ask for anything more than that.
No, it's final fight territory, and and Sweetbread has the sound barrier. DJ with the Deadeye, and all Bad at Overwatch has is their sound barrier and the Earth Shatter.
Sweetbread! The Shatter not going to catch anything, but DJ Pickle on the other end of things going to get 2 with the Deadeye. And this looks like it's just about over. 4-3 Riot. They're going to take the map. They're going to tie up a series. We've got a 2-2 game. We are heading into map number 6, baby.
Oh my god, I don't even know. I guess control is Riot's strong suit at this point, dominating both of the control maps they've been playing. And if the story repeats for the next map, which is gonna be the last control available in the map.
Oh, look at this. We can see the triple pin. Oh, it's so dirty. Oh my god. Gonna tack a 4th one on there as well with the Shatter. I've never seen anything like that.
Absolutely. No. I think I've seen that maybe once, twice, ever. Jesus, dude. That is a filthy good play.
That is so filthy. It's so good.
Ugh.
Oh, and that being said, we've got a series on our hands. It is currently 2-2. 4-1-3 Riot versus Bad at Overwatch. I love the storylines here. 4-1-3 Riot, they are currently 2-2 in a series that they can win here, which would be their first win in this tournament. And there would be no better way to get the first win of the season than in this insanely close matchup.
Absolutely, and they could end up pulling it off right here, right now, or a little bit later than right here, right now. When we go into this map 6, it's gonna be Oasis. We'll see you on the other side of this intermission. Alrighty, welcome back. Map 6 between 413 Riot and Bad at Overwatch. It's an intense match. Both members on both these teams leaning up in their chairs. And I gotta say, Secret Lab partnered with 413 Esports. That's the type of chair you need for intense moments like this. What you say, Ashford?
Oh yeah, I gotta say, if you're gonna be sitting on the edge of your seat, it is definitely best to be doing that with a Secret Lab chair. Of course, partnered with them, you will see them as part of our Secret Lab Play of the Week montages. But yeah, as I said earlier in the series, our producer here today, he said he bought one of the Secret Lab chairs. Said it was fantastic. Of course, referred to it as one of the best purchases he's made.
Yeah,
so
for
I mean,
sure.
if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
Maybe another thing these teams could use right about now is rogue energy. What do
Maybe.
you think?
Yeah, if you're gonna go 6 maps in a series, yeah, you gotta have some rogue energy. Of course, the same thing. Everyone who I've talked to that has bought it so far has said they loved it. So, of course, if you want to get your hands on some of that, make sure you use code 413 Esports on their website to get 10% off your order. So make sure you do that. And that being said, we are heading into Oasis. Both these teams about to head out of the gates right now. For the Riot, throwing something a little bit different at us. They are running the Ana alongside the Pharah Mercy. So a little bit of a switch up from them right now.
Bad at Overwatch going to the signature brawl that they've been running all game long. Barring a couple situations on some maps. I'm not sure about the Pharah pick though. Light absolutely cracked out aim. So it's gonna be a risky play, but oh my god!
Oh, the boop! It got Thornwall. It almost got Light too, but he didn't quite make it off the edge of the map. However, Thornwall going down early, that's going to be a little bit tough. I feel like the Pharah Mercy, on this point, it's not so much, I would say, to take it's not so much as to get all these kills. However, all the space that Overwatch just cannot take anymore because they're staring down rockets from a boosted Pharah.
Yeah, and it's the type of value that you'd want to get in a prolonged fight, which is the exact opposite of what Bad at Overwatch is wanting to do. Just win these fights quickly with this brawl, just speed onto them and kill them. But Icy, 66% to that barrage. Skies has this Earth Shatter.
Yeah, they have the Earth Shatter. They're going to try to take this high ground. Bad at Overwatch will. Lezen going to say hello a couple times before they engage. Oh, the Fire Strike heading through everyone. Not quite going to get anything, but the barrage is there. And Mortality Field, however, is going to keep everyone up, but everyone is so low, and Icy capitalizes. 2 kills for him on the Pharah. And that's another fight one for 413 Riot, unless a miracle happens with Dominic and Renaru, which it will not. They will back up. 52% of crew for 413 Riot.
Yeah, and Icy is popping on the Pharah right now. And now supportals are almost online for them. And 60% and counting hasn't felt that long. 413 Riot has just been taking advantage of this Pharah pick and just making it work so well.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Bad at Overwatch run the Pharah all series long, but now we see 413 Riot going for it and looking relatively strong on it, I would say. There's the Graviton Surge early. Everyone gonna go down low to that and sweep Red with the anti-nade. Going to catch everyone. 2 of them gonna go down directly to that nade as well. 86% of crew for 413 Riot, and they're gonna stagger out a Lezen hard.
They go off the map, 92% and counting, and almost 5 ultimates on the side of 413 Riot. How are you gonna walk into that?
Yeah, I don't know how you're expected to win this fight. If 413 Riot can keep this going, they are going to put this. They're going to put this point in the bag, I should say. Dominic is down early too. This does not bode well. The Shatter coming out. Bananas is down. And there's the barrage, gonna try to clean everyone up from Icy. Everyone going down left and right from Bad at Overwatch. Renaru, one of the only members left on this objective, will go down. That's gonna leave Thornwall as the sole member who will go down to Icy as well. 413 Riot. They're gonna take point number 1 in a dominant 100-0 fashion.
That Pharah worked so much better than I thought it would. I was thinking even if Light isn't even able to, even if he wouldn't be able to kill the Pharah Mercy, at least put some pressure on them to maybe force them into cover, just force them to back up. but Icy was just getting so much value there. It was insane.
Yeah, very true. Lots of value there. I don't think they're gonna stick to the Pharmacy pick on University. This map does tend to be pretty brawl centric. If they do roll out on it, however, it'll be pretty surprising. We're gonna see what they can do on it.
Like going to the Reaper as well, so they're wanting to be all up in your face type comp is what they're running. Back on the Pharmacy with the Ana 4-3 Riot.
Yeah, I don't think Bad at Overwatch are expecting this Pharmacy pick to come through. They're going to take a long flank over on the left side. Bad at Overwatch does not know they're there just yet. Finally, Alezen will figure it out that they are over there, but the counterpin will catch Bananas, who will get antied by Sweetbread. Won't go down, though, as Skies is just so low and frozen. Will get bubbled up, though. Everyone from 4-3 Riot is low. Icy goes down, but Bananas will go down in turn. Skies is just swinging his face off with that big hammer of his. Will have to shield because he is so low. Will go down. Alezen is down. Light is down, though. The pick's going both ways. Baritone gets the res off onto Skies. That's pretty big. He's going to res as he goes down into the pit. That's some good mechanics from Baritone there. As first capture percentage is going to go the way of 4-3 Riot.
That was a big res. Grant was focusing on Thornwall, who I would assume wanted to go for Baritone, going for that res, but Grant just cleaning up the point, forced Thornwall to just focus on him or die.
Very true. Bananas is going to get antied early, but won't go down for it. Because just not in a position to be able to capitalize on that. Alezen will go, will get hit by the Shatter, but, guys, pins in, gets 2 with the pin, and adds 2 more on for good measure. Skies just swinging that hammer like a big boy, and 35% for the side of 4-3 Riot.
And he's already halfway to another Shatter because he was just able to swing so much on the nanoed Rhine in that small room. And more ultimates coming up now for both of these teams, I should say. DPS ults ready for both teams. Dominic has this Matrix.
Graviton Surge early, it catches everyone. Rassi Rand is down though, as the Blizzard's gonna come up from Thornwall. The Barrage is gonna come up, but Bernaru catches another kill on the Icy. DJ Pickle gets Bananas, but is it gonna be enough? Light is slept. Won't go down to Sweetbread though. No one quite there to follow up on it. Baritone goes down while trying to res, and that's gonna leave Sweetbread as the sole member of 4-3 Riot on the objective. That's gonna leave Bad at Overwatch to cap.
Yeah, I could tell DJ Pickle wanted to. He got 3 picks in the midst of all that chaos, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. And now both teams have regrouped here. 5 ultimates on the side of Bad at Overwatch. Just cycle them well, as Riot has been doing throughout this game. Take notes from them, and use these ultimates wisely.
Yeah, I gotta say that's for sure. 5 ultimates for the side of Bad at Overwatch, and everyone's gonna get listed by that Gravitic Flush. It gets slept! Sweetbread, it's massive! However, Skies is going to get frozen up, and he goes down. Bananas, however, is very low, but Light going to clean it up with the Death Blossom. Despite some heroics from Sweetbread, it's just not enough. Bad at Overwatch gonna take that next fight. They're gonna go up to 40% on the objective.
That was four ultimates used though from Bad at Overwatch. I think it was Riot only used the Earth Shatter, so Renaru ult has the sound barrier, but that's all they'll have on the side of Bad at Overwatch. Icy will be able to build up barrage in the mid fight.
For sure. 4-1-3 Riot, that is definitely a win in their book. Even though you lose the fight, you draw out so many ultimates. The sleep was massive because it forced them to overcommit on the ultimates as well. DJ Pickle is down to Bananas though, as Dominic's Immortality Field goes down, but Baritone gets the res on DJ Pickle, which is absolutely massive. The Valkyrie is out for Baritone, but it's going to wear off. There's the Nano onto Skies, who is going to just swing. The Barrage is also out, but the beat is going to come out from Renaru to keep everyone up. Skies is in some trouble here. The window coming out from Dominic, but Light's cleaning up. Light's putting out so much damage. Skies is down. 84% here for the side of Bad at Overwatch. Only 3 members left for the side of 4-3 Riot. If they don't get out of here, they're going to get staggered. Doesn't look like they will. They will be able to rejoin with the rest of their team. 95% accrued for Bad at Overwatch. 4-3 Riot's got to figure something out soon, or they're going to be looking at a point number 3. Here they are, crashing on the objective. It's overtime. There's the Blizzard coming up from Thornwall, but the grab from Rassi Grant is going to try to get everything done, but Light and Bananas both going to combine for a couple of kills. Sweetbread down as well to Light. Icy, the sole member left on this objective. Baritone's gonna try to keep him up, but can't do it. Going to touch with that Mercy jump, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough as Baritone goes down. Batted Overwatch, they take point number 2. We've got a series. We are heading into a point number 3 to decide the series.
Going the entire distance. This is map number 6, and we're on our 3rd control point. It is down to the wire here. Oasis City Center. Both these teams need to think of something now, because this is insanely close. I don't think the FAR was working like that well on University, considering just how enclosed it is. But this map, it might be a different story. Lots of open areas, and if you could just get Bat at Overwatch off of the high ground to contest you, then I think you should be good to go if you're 4-3 Riot.
Very true. The FAR, I do believe, is going to work much better on this point. University always tends to be the most brawl-centric map. So it's definitely in the cards to play this Pharah Mercy, which has worked well for them on point number 1. On the high ground will be 4-3 Riot, on the low ground will be Bad at Overwatch. Both these teams just kiting for now.
Yeah, and Bad at Overwatch, they're just chilling on that on the side near the cars. The Sigma shield being broken though, and now Riot having a decent bit of point presence. Now Bad at Overwatch, they're coming in now.
Yeah, they're gonna come on in. They're almost going to cap, but they won't quite just yet as the members of 4-3 Riot are gonna drop. But Icy gets Dominic early. That's a lot of healing gone. Rassi Grant's down as well. Banana's down. These members of Bad at Overwatch are just getting chunked down so hard, but Light is trying to pull this back. Grant gets rezzed up by Baritone. That's the value of the Mercy on these maps. Light, the only one left on the objective. In this little tiny room, no one sees him. Light still contesting this point. Uses the raid form, but Icy will, in fact, get him in the end. 4-3 Riot, going to take the first capture percentage.
I love that angle that Icy was taking from behind the rest of Bad at Overwatch. Was able to just put in a lot of damage and get those picks, and that's the value that Pharah gets, going on those angles and providing value over time to win those fights.
Yeah, can I also point out how massive these reses are from Baritone? He's been on this Mercy this whole time, and every res has been absolute value. Bad at Overwatch going to come into this low ground, will contest. But the barrage is coming out from Icy, will catch one alongside the bubble. Dominic down as well. With a double kill from the barrage, it's going to be pretty tough to win a fight like that. Another fight win for 4-3 Riot.
Very, very well set up play from 4-3 Riot. Going in with the barrage, with the Zarya bubble to make sure that you don't get stunned up right as you try to go in and use that barrage. Because if you don't get that bubble or any of that support in general, you're just down in like 0.5 seconds if you try to barrage.
Oh, it's so true. If you don't have the bubble, you are just donezo. Of course, if you are running the D.Va, you can use the defense matrix. However, sometimes it's not quite as reliable. A few ults coming up for 4-3 Riot. Both these ult banks looking relatively even. Both these teams going to get onto this point. Once again, Icy going to try to put in as much damage as he can, as Light going to come onto this right side, but the Shatter from the skies. That's 4 down, I should say. No one goes down for it. Oh, but the Shatter on the other end of things is even bigger. An absolute nuke from Bananas. Are they going to be able to clean this up? One member of each team is going to go down. Dominic's down, but on the other end of things, Skies is also down. DJ Pickle is going to try to go for that Deadeye, but it's just not quite there. As the Blizzard's coming up from Thornwall, but we'll go down to DJ Pickle. That's a big pick. DJ Pickle's behind the enemy team right now, putting in so much damage. There is the Gravitic Flux coming out from Alezen. Not going to catch anything really, but Light is just getting the kills. Baritone gets the res on the Icy. That's gigantic. 5 members still here for the side of 4-3 Riot. It's in overtime now. It's 99-0. The barrage is out. Dominic is down. Renaru's down. That's both supports. That could be the end here. Icy with another pick. Baritone's down, but it might not matter. Rassi Grant is going to catch Bananas as well. Thornwall down. The only one left is Light. He's got his ultimate. Will use it. 2 are down. This cup might be winnable for him. It's a 2-on-1. Light on the Reaper. If he can play his cards right, he might be able to stall this one out long enough for his team to come back. But Light is so low. Renaru's back. And Alezen's back on the ball. They can recontest this. The ball is just gonna swing around this objective for as long as they can. But the reinforcements for 4-3 Riot, they're coming back. Skies is there now. Baritone is back. Icy's still not quite there, but coming back any second now. There's the Valkyrie from Baritone, gonna try to keep everyone up. There's the Immortality Field as well. This fight is going on forever and ever. Both teams just trying to sustain as long as they can. A Legend just swinging around on the ball still. The window coming up from Sweetbread will catch bananas with it. Dominic's Immortality Field will go down. The Shatter going to catch Light, but no one can finish him off. Deadeye in the backline from DJ Pickle catches Thornwall. This still might be it. Skies also down. The picks are just going both ways, but Dominic is down. Baritone will get the reds off onto Sky, but will go down for it. Paid the ultimate price. As Alezen on the ball in the backline, just trying to cause some disruption, but so low. Alezen's down. DJ Pickle gets kills. 4-3 Riot. They've won. They've done it. They have won their first match in 4-1-3 CS.
They finally freaking done it. After 6 maps, the closest of games, they managed to pull out their first win against Batter Overwatch.
Look at this.
Oh
Skies again, double kill with the pin. One more and another one just to cap it off. Put the exclamation mark on it. Wow. That was a series and a half, if I've ever seen one. It goes to 6 maps. It goes to 3 rounds on Control. It seriously does not get better than that.
Absolutely. That was probably the closest game like this entire season so far. That was insane. And now we've got to look at an MVP here.
Wow. It's going to be so difficult to decide on an MVP here. The entirety of Riot, they played so well here. Hawkshot, I gotta ask for your opinion here. Who do you think deserves the MVP?
I think honestly one of the biggest candidates in my book has to be Sweetbread. What do you think?
Yeah, I gotta agree. Sweetbread, from start to finish, looked very good. On the Lucio, absolutely clutching it up on Ilios more than one time. Fantastic from Sweetbread. I mean, I gotta agree with you on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this MVP gonna go to Sweetbread. We're gonna see if we can get them in for a quick interview real fast.
Yeah, hopefully we can do that. These post-game interviews, I love to do the post-game interviews. Always nice to just take a peek into how the teams are feeling. And after a win like that, 4-3 Riot is probably ecstatic as of right now.
Absolutely.
All right, and there is Sweetbread, the legend.
Hi.
Sweetbread, how are you feeling?
Really good, just to start off. Really good.
Yeah. I imagine you guys are over the moon right now.
Oh,
First
easily.
win in 4-1-3 CS, and it was an absolute thriller. I can't think of a better way for you guys to get that done. I gotta ask, what do you think was the main reason as to why you were able to edge it out at the end?
At the end, I think it was just we all tried to stay calm after fights were over. We were just like clear comms, clear comms. What are we gonna do next? What are we gonna do in in the next fights? It was really just staying calm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Always nice to keep your composure. It's the sign of a good team, able to keep the composure there. Next question, I gotta ask. We gave you the MVP today because you absolutely clutched it up in the last couple maps. But if the MVP didn't go to you, who would you give it to on your team?
How do I say this? This is gonna be. I would say Icy. His freezes on Havana were really big in that first push. Especially, yeah, his freezes just all over the map. They were clutch, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely for sure. Hawkshot, do you have any questions?
So this is your first win. I saw you guys look so coordinated, and just so improved overall. So much better overall in comparison to the beginning of the season. What direction does this game take you guys in from here?
It gives us a boost of confidence, but we still have to remember it's going to be a long path, and we just keep scrimming and just keep trying to get better at this point.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a big boost of confidence for us.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this win is absolutely massive for you guys. I mean, I gotta say, I'm so proud. I always love to see I always love to see a nice little underdog story, of course. So hopefully, you guys can take the momentum from this victory on forward into this tournament. So, Sweetbread, thank you so much for coming in and giving your opinions in this interview. So, go ahead back to your team, go celebrate because you guys absolutely deserve it. Fantastic match today.
Alrighty, well, thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right. That being said, uh, this match is done. So before we leave and head on to our next game of the day, let's look at the standings really quick. The top 8 at the end of the regular season are going to be heading into our playoff picture. So, those teams that are nearing the bottom of the standings, they definitely are going to be looking for wins just like that one. That's an absolutely massive win for 4-3 Riot, able to put that first win on the board, and I think it's really the start of a turnaround for these guys.
For sure. And like I said in that interview, they just looked so coordinated, and I can tell how much they've improved over the last 2 weeks. And I think if that trend continues, then they're gonna end up becoming a pretty good team from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, there's once you get that first win, definitely a sort of weight off your back, I guess you could say. And so, that being said, our 6-map series is done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that because I certainly did. Hawkshaw, did you enjoy that?
Oh, abso-freaking-litely, dude.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's kind of hard to not enjoy that series because that was insane. And coming up next, we do have New Haven Varsity going up against Potatoes. So make sure you stick around for that one because that is going to happen very shortly. We are going to be going into an intermission, but then after we are done that, we are going to head straight into that match. So don't leave because we still have plenty of Overwatch left to play for today. That being said, we're done with this game, Hawkshaw, and we will see you guys at the other side of this 3-minute break. We will be right back.